I'm going to be doing several videos today about, the situation in Mexico, the situation with Meghan Markle, and etc. Let's talk about Meghan Markle's mental health. This is strictly for entertainment purposes, although there will be some categories here discussed that are health-wise important and should be noted that the public needs to be aware. So I guess that would make it also a public service announcement. The idea that Meghan is suffering from mental illness and pregnant is really alarming, and I'm going to tell you why. I have seen a lot of videos on mental health institutions and how they treat people who, just come out and say it. I have a mental illness. And essentially, in my opinion, that's what Meghan Markle did. She came out and blurted out to the world that she has, trouble with the people, trouble understanding and trouble maintaining. And when I say that, I say this with complete apathy to those with mental illness. I happen to have an autoimmune disease, and an autoimmune disease just means that my body attacks itself. Okay, I am under medication. My medication is called Rituxan, and I've been on it for a couple of years now. It's really sad to know that Meghan Markle is thinking that she can fool the public. Once again, we have to talk about people of privilege. She happens to be one of those people. The reason that it's sad that she did what she did was because a couple of weeks ago, there was a YouTuber that committed suicide in Santa Barbara by going in front of a train, a moving train. So, this is another thing that is really bothersome to people with mental illness, because one does not just throw things out there like suicide. It's not something that people do. And for her to think that she would be able to claim such an illness to gain, possible sympathy from the public is quite alarming. And the reason I say this is because, when people think about suicide, they think about committing an act that is self-harming. And a lot of the times people struggle with that, self-harming act, and they reach out to quite a few people before, someone tells them, listen, this is a real issue that you have, and you need to go out and tackle it head on. In my experience as a 50-year-old woman, I've seen a lot of people that, unhappy with their own lives, and unable to change certain situations in their lives, just come to that place where you can't come back from. And I believe wholeheartedly that Meghan has done this. She has put something so damaging out there to herself. I mean, she's literally destroying herself by... Oh, my dogs. Anyways, she's literally destroying her credibility by going out there and stating that she was, not wanting to live anymore. I thought it was very interesting that she chose those words, because she didn't use the self-harm actual word, the action word that people struggle with. So a couple of weeks ago, there was a girl, a YouTuber, I forget her name, Lee something, that she actually had a YouTube channel with her boyfriend, and they would go out and, you know, take video of all the different excursions and outings and, you know, adventures that they were having together. And something happened probably about a year ago where this girl and her boyfriend broke up. And there was actually, you know, I think he's got now his own YouTube channel. I don't know, you know, what happened there, because I didn't know anything about this. But it struck me when I saw that this girl was in Santa Barbara. Santa Barbara is like 2 miles from Montecito. And she committed suicide by throwing herself in front of a moving train. Okay? So, in my perspective, I believe that Meghan triggered this woman into committing that act. And this is another reason why you don't go out and just blurt things out like that. She went on national TV, told 17 million people that she didn't want to live. And I guarantee you that, in my opinion, it's Meghan's fault that this girl committed suicide. Why did she do that? Why would she go out in public and tell people that she doesn't want to live or didn't want to live? Because, you know, those feelings don't just go away. And those are just my thoughts. Did you give me tacos? Okay, it's lunchtime. I'll have to return to this video later. But, yeah, she never should have done that. And I stand by it. And, you know, in terms of Suicide Awareness Month, I mean, it's not, I don't know if it is or whatever, but at the end of the day, this is the reason why nobody should ever do that. Go out and tell 17 million people that you're thinking about, you know, your life is not, it's not worth living. So, all right, I'm going to go have my tacos. I'm ready for my day at the pool, and I will see you later.